Don't have a chair for skeleton?
Take it away.
What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Cinema Chop Shop and Movie Mass Reviews proudly presents to you the masters of the Cineverse. How you guys doing this fine evening or afternoon?
It depends where you are. It's like 8 o'clock here in the UK,
That's interesting.
and it's nice and cold and dark, and it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
All right.
I'll do that all day if you want. But anyway, how are you, Davey?
I'm doing good. How you doing today?
Living the dream, of course. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit sad at the moment.
Why are you sad, sir?
Well, a lot of my favorite celebrities have died over the last week, and three Bruce Willis has died 3 times in the last month, and I'm a bit down about it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but
we'll get to that in a sec, though. We'll see. Waiting
they've
for
all, according to have the T virus.
they have some. They have the internet virus. I think they've got the internet virus, you could say. But we'll get to that in a sec. We're just waiting for more people to join the chat.
Yeah.
Let's say everyone hello. How are you? Who's in the chat? Who's this? I can see people already. Hello.
What's going on, James?
Hello,
Anybody
James.
else? Remember, guys, take a minute. Send this link to one person, two people, somebody. Let's have some new people pop up.
Yeah,
Let's bring some friends in. You know, we want to make this a community thing. We want to make this a family affair. Go ahead and invite some people. Take a minute. Send this link to a few other people. Come on, you can do
yeah,
it.
because it isn't just our show; it's everyone's show, and we
Exactly. You
want to
guys are
build our
very
little community here every week. And the more people, the better. Obviously for us too, but better conversations, better ideas, more ideas, that kind of good stuff.
come on,
So,
help us compete with the World Cup.
oh God, that's going to be. Oh, I know, but anyway. Any other news for you? Anything? Anyone got anything to say? Anything you'd like us to talk about? Because we have a few subjects to talk about today, and we might as well just get on with it because it looks like that's the World Cup is going to cause us a problem today.
Yeah, it's all right though. It's all right though.
It's all good. It's all good. How are you,
So go
James?
ahead.
Are you good?
Yeah, James,
Oh,
how
what's
are you
up?
doing today? D and J, if you were in here, say something, or else you do not exist to us.
Do you know what I mean? I spent all right, or CLJ because like I spent 3 hours watching him draw pictures yesterday. And where is he? That's what I want to know.
I know,
I'm sure.
CLJ, where are you? James says, why didn't Dad come back from buying cigarettes? I don't know. He took a left at Albuquerque.
What's that from?
There's a bunch of them, but I remember Nelson Munn said his dad went through. That's like some old thing. Like it's an old comedic thing that
No, but I'm
dads
sure I
went.
heard it. Yeah, on a film recently, a newish film.
I know they mentioned it on The Simpsons. Supposedly Nelson's dad went for a pack of cigarettes and never came back.
Maybe it's that, but I'm sure I heard it was on something recently. I heard it. But anyway, look. First topic we might as well start is. I'll
I
change
was like, is
this
that a beat?
to, and this is so awkward sometimes to do. Right, so celebrity deaths. Right, over the last month, me and Davey have noticed there's been a few fake celebrity deaths, which jumps back to when we were talking about the Green Ranger, when me and you had to double and triple check this was real before we said anything about it because
Yeah, we waited
yeah,
because we
because
heard the night before, but we didn't want to like jump the gun and say something,
yeah,
and that wasn't the case. So we wanted to make sure.
when we make videos, when we do these live shows, everything we come in with is 100% facts. And if we don't know, we will say we don't know because we spend a lot of time researching, making sure everything is right. Now, over the last month, well, it's been going on for a few years, but over the last month, there's been a few hoaxes, celebrity hoaxes, but they're a bit more devious than normal because they're more regular recently. And Well, I'll show you some of the stuff that's been popping up. I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but let us know if you've seen any of these. But look, check this one out. Yeah, Bruce Willis has been getting it quite a lot, to be honest with you. Now, do you see, right? I shouldn't laugh, but do you see the fucking Photoshop picture of Bruce Willis in that person's hand?
Yeah.
That's a real funeral. That is somebody really upset about whoever died in the coffin. And well, look, you have to be pretty low to be doing stuff like this, you know. Now,
Or desperate.
we also got Steven Seagal, and that's probably not the most flattering picture of him, but I don't think there is many good ones these days. And Kevin Costner. Apparently, what's her name? Dolly Parton died this morning.
Parton.
Yeah. And well, there's been a few others like Mick Jagger and a few other people who've died recently. Now, you might
and
think
the Jagger one looked very
bad.
That one was that was bad because they had him like in a hospital supposedly.
Well, it was a picture of somebody else who looked like
you know what I mean,
dying, yeah, and at the same, split picture. And I'm like, but the thing is, now you're probably wondering to yourself, why does it matter? Who cares about all this? And you're right, it's not a big deal, but this time it is, because as I was doing my research, once you click on these things, they're trying to get you to download a malware, which will pretty much give you a virus and cause you all kinds of problems and go into your bank details and all that. So my point is that if you see anything like this anywhere, make sure it's a resource, especially the one with the candles, because it seems to be a thing here. But it seems, make sure you get the resource is somebody you know. And if you're unsure and you really want to know, you can always message us and we'll make sure we know too. But as I said, like the malware, they're trying to get you to download malware, and it can give, well, obviously nobody wants a virus, but you don't want anyone going into your bank details too and all kinds of stuff. Also, on another note, there's also a YouTube videos that are linked to these things and they're fake news. So it's somebody showing pictures of Bruce Willis and a voiceover saying, oh, his family's with him and all that. And this channel and these channels, and I'm not going to say because I don't want you jumping on and getting involved in that, but these channels are getting monetized and doing really well from all these fake videos. Now, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Recently, my videos and my channel has not been doing well at all. I'm struggling and it's been tough. YouTube can be tough. And I'm still going, I'm still trying. But what I was going to say is that I could decide tomorrow, make a video of Bruce Willis broke into my house and kicked my cat, and put a big picture, Photoshop it, make it look as good because I'm pretty good at it, and put it out there and make loads of pictures and all this and get people to jump on. Now, I'll probably get a lot of views. I might even get quite a few subscribers, but I don't want to grow my channel like that. And I know Davey's the same. We could make these things up all the time to get monetized and to get like our channels to go massive, but we have somewhat integrity. I try to do the videos the best I can, tell the truth and give my opinions. We don't want to make shit up. As I said, like I could make a video tomorrow about, I don't know, Cameron Diaz came around and tried to, take me out for dinner and all that stuff, and I could do all that, but I don't want.
We would know that wouldn't be true.
Listen, she's already here in the bed. Woman, get out. But what I was going to say is that I don't want to do that because I want to grow my channel the honest way. These people, if you view a channel and even if it's a bad video and it's a fake video, they still get the views and they still get the time. And YouTube goes, oh, hello, your channel's doing well. You're monetized, And you know what? It's terrible, but safety precaution, that doesn't matter to anyone else who isn't making YouTube channels. Just subscribe to people like me and Davey who are pretty, we try and tell the truth most of the time. Yeah, 90% of the time. Only joking, all the time. What I was saying is, though, it's just for danger and safety reasons. If you see anything that has something that like out of the blue, I mean, look, these things can be real too, but that you don't trust where that's come from, don't click on it. And because as soon as you click on it, and it won't give you the virus straight away, but it's trying to encourage you to click on other things and you may not know you've done it. just stay away from them. And I hope Facebook and YouTube and all that do something about it before it's too late. What do you think, Davey? From the
All right.
aliens?
Yeah. I mean, you basically said everything. The biggest thing is that yes, these articles are trying to get traffic to go to these sites, and it happens a lot with websites too that are pirating movies, or they claim to have access to movies. So you guys sometimes will go to be in the comment section on I don't know, let's say like a Wakanda Forever post, and then all of a sudden you'll see like watch full movie here. That's exactly the same thing. They're trying to get you to click it, go to the website. Now, automatically what tends to happen is you get this weird pop-up saying like, oh, you got a virus on your computer or your phone. You need to click this link and download the software in order to do it. And then what that software does is it becomes like a ghost in your background, and it watches everything that you do, so that if you're putting your bank information or your credit card information or your PayPal account or anything like that, they have access to all of that information, because they're kind of like a ghost on your computer in the background working and watching you as you work, and that's what you don't want to happen. And celebrity deaths isn't really new. Like fake deaths aren't new. We've been seeing celebrity get killed for the most part for a very long time. Now, I find it very interesting that they're selecting celebrities that are honestly going through health problems. Like I've heard recently about Bruce Willis going through health issues. I've heard recently about Dolly Parton going through health issues. They're picking people who actually have health problems, and it might seem believable. But what I would recommend to do is either A, check in with one of us, or B, simple Google search. A simple Google search will tell you, if you search their name and then you write death, if nothing pops up, then it's probably not happening. If you hit the news button and you don't see anything, nothing's happening. But yeah, I was kind of hesitant to talk about this, but Del Boy, like I said, he did the research and he came up and said, you know what? This is actually a scam. Like they're actually trying to do this. And I was like, and these have been making Google rounds. Like this is not just local anymore, not just something that we're just noticing on Facebook. This is making rounds on Google now. Google is now debunking all of these death hoax. So if it hit Google, it's a real big issue. So therefore, that's why we're talking about it. So please, guys, don't get scammed. Don't fall for the hype. Do not click anything that you don't know what it is. Also, if it's not a website that you've ever heard of, I would definitely stay away. Don't click anything that's not familiar to you. Please, please keep your information and details safe.
And I think some of them, look, I don't know to the average person, but like obviously me and you be on Facebook and all kinds of stuff a lot. So we see the signs, which looks a bit dodgy. Like if you see anything like as tacky, and I mean, look, come on, how tacky is that? If you see anything tacky and like, I mean, look, this is a picture at him at Comic-Con or something. You see it in the background. Yeah, that's what his family's going to put up on his coffin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, look, Steven Seagal, I'm sure there's better pictures of him that he probably would want. You know what I mean? The same here with Kevin Costner. I mean, obviously he's at something. I don't know. It's just, and I mean, they even put the writing here in the back of Dolly Parton and do the show. I mean, these are real people leaving probably a funeral or something, you know?
This is some terrible Photoshop too, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, they do stand out if you look, and there's a lot of them with candles and flowers, but if they look tacky, I mean, these poor people here, this is a real funeral. I can't help but laugh, and then they put a little photo of one of them's holding a coffin and a photo at the same time, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think nobody will be that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks bad. Like this family, they found a family holding a picture crying, and they plastered it in the front of the coffin picture, and then they spliced Bruce Willis' face to the side. And it's like they made sure to pick a picture where you can't read the writing on top of the gold print.
Also, if you look at Bruce Willis, his face, even he's kind of trying to tell you, really?
You're falling for this shit?
You really? Don't take it. But as I said, look, I'll show you quickly again. These are tacky looking things, candles, flowers, stuff. Just pay attention if you're unless it's from an actual resource that you know. Because I love Kevin Costner and all that, and Bruce Willis, and Well, sometimes not so much Steven Seagal, but as I say, look, just be careful. I want to ask you something though, Davey.
What's up?
Do you think that this could hurt their careers at all? Do you think there could be any little damage there, affect them in any way at all?
Not necessarily. I don't think that this can do any sort of like damage to their career. I mean, if anything, it'll make people worry about them and check in on them and look into them more. So it'll be weird to see like your name is trending on Twitter or your name is trending on Google because people think you're dead. That's a really sucky way to go about it. But
well, I personally don't think it could do them any harm. I think, like Bruce Willis, people might be checking in on him, and he might get a bit of attention over it. But I don't think it'll do him any harm in the long run. And well, that's all I have on this. And just be careful on what you click, and check on us, right?
There was one of Chuck Norris laid in a hospital bed. Yeah, see,
I actually saw. There's loads. I saw today. I saw Val Kilmer's dead. Now, again, like you said, we know he's not in good health, and so people go, "Oh, it's a possibility." Like, you know, it's not Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Like, that would be shocking. And you go, no. They're trying to do it kind of like low key, you could say, yeah. And that's what they're doing. And it's just, you know what? People will do anything for money, and to get into your details and get all that and get likes and subscribes on your channel and all that. They'll do anything. As I said, we try and do it the right way, and that's why you love us, right? Isn't that right, Davey?
Yes, while I have a sneeze attack. Sorry.
Anyway, look, what do you guys think? Have you seen any of these things at all recently, especially about Bruce Willis for some reason? Let us know in the comments below if you're watching later on. Like and subscribe as normal. But now, let's see what you have to say in the comments. Have you got anything to say?
Let's see. On subject matter, let's see. COJ says, hey, what's new and happening? Justin popped in to say, hey, fellas. I bet you he's gone already. Tyler says, can't stay today, but have fun, y'all. Thank you, Tyler.
Cheers,
Louise
mate.
says there was one of Chris COJ says Ron Howard got one too. So this ain't new. This is not new. This is not something new that
it just seems more than usual, a lot more than usual for some reason, you know. But yeah, well, we might as well just jump on to the next. If anyone else has seen anything, let everyone know, and let everyone know what we said. Share this video when it comes out, just for safety precautions, because this is a warning. Now, what is next on the agenda? What we will go on to talk about. This could be as considered one of the biggest weeks of movie trailers of all time. One of the biggest weeks of all time of movie trailers. There has been a ton coming out this week. Now, I haven't seen all of them. I mean, to get round to them, I'm a bit hesitant with trailers these days because they give away.
I was warned. Have you seen Cocaine Bear yet? Have you seen the trailer yet?
Yeah.
You have? Okay. I was warned by a subscriber not to watch it because he said that it gives everything away. So I'm not gonna stay away from it. Yeah. He says he feels like it gives away the whole movie and and it takes away the fun of the movie. So I'm gonna stay away from that trailer. Per request of my subscriber.
Well, let me go through some of the trailers that did come out this week briefly. Indiana Jones, Cocaine Bear.
Wait. Let's do it one by one and then just discuss it.
All right, okay. Well, I haven't seen them all myself.
Well, we'll just talk about it, what we have seen.
All right.
I mean, if any of us have seen it, we'll comment on it.
All right.
So Indiana Jones first. What's your thoughts on Indiana Jones trailer?
Well, I watched it. I did see that one. I liked it. I thought it was good. I see people are moaning about it already, but you're going to get haters no matter what. I am one of the very few people who actually like the Crystal Skull. Do you know what I mean?
Do you like that? Do you like the old look that it has, like the filming that they use?
Rustic.
It kind of reminds me of what's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? The Great Gatsby. It has this weird look like that. You know,
it's look. Like a rustic type kind of a deal. Yeah.
Do you like that? I kind of don't like it.
I did like what I saw. I mean, look, I'd have to re-watch it again, but yeah, what I saw, I liked. I also liked the de-aging thing they done briefly.
It was okay.
Yeah, I mean, for a minute, I didn't even notice until someone said it. I was like, I thought it was some old footage. I didn't like the new updated version of the theme tune that they played on the trailer, because it felt like they were trying to make it sound more epic. And I'm not being funny. The theme by John Williams is, you can't get any more epic than that. Do you know what I mean? And they tried to make it epic, and it sounded different. I didn't think it worked, but you know what? I'm not going to moan. Might not be on the film. I don't know, but I think it will be. But yeah, in general, I quite liked it. I'm not excited for it yet for some reason, but I think it will be closer to the time. You know. But yeah, as I said, I thought that was good. What do you think?
It was all right. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't like the biggest deal. I wasn't sold by it. It was all right. It wasn't something that I was just like taken away by or blown away by. It was just okay. It wasn't. I didn't really feel too much about it. Yeah. No, I didn't really get excited for it. It's just whatever. Like, it really feels like at this point they're kind of milking it.
Oh no, I'm still looking forward to I'm not excited as I would have been years ago, but I think maybe closer to the time. The trailer still was all right. Didn't make me more excited, but you know, this is a standard trailer. I've got problem. I just don't watch as many trailers anymore as I should, because I know we watch movies and we really should be doing it more, but just everything gives away. And because we know movies so well, we know the smallest detail that will just ruin it for us. You know what I mean? Now, another one, as I said, Cocaine Bear.
Wait, hold on. Before you say that, I'm going to give Indiana Jones a run because I was wrong about Top Gun. Like, I wasn't sold on Top Gun, but that movie was a lot better than I thought. So because of that, Indiana Jones is getting run from me. All right. So now you go to the Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear, right? Now, I saw the trailer. It intrigued me because of, this is based on a true story, loosely, very loosely. In fact, I'm sure this is just a mental version of it. But for those who don't know, there's some kind of drug run, an airplane crashes, and they drop loads of cocaine in the forest. Grizzly bear eats it and goes on a mental rampage. So this film looks like it's a cross between a horror comedy sort of thing. I think it's Ray Liotta, his last movie. His last appearance in a movie, as far as I know. I mean, it looked quite funny to me. I'm not excited for it, but I was more intrigued the fact that to find out the truth of the real story that what actually happened with this. It just sounds crazy. Like a bear now eating like blocks of cocaine, like, you know what I mean? And they're big, so they could probably take it. So it'd be interesting. There was a funny scene on it about them not being able to. They're all hiding up a tree because they're trying to get away from the bear, and the guy says, "No, bears can't climb trees." Next minute, this bear is just. I thought that was quite funny, in fairness, but that's it.
That's a trailer I skip, but like I said, per request from my subscriber, he says it gives away too much, so I'm staying away from it. Like, I'm gonna stay away from it.
Yeah, it's just a trailer. I mean, look, we should do a video one day about. There is a few trailers that literally give endings away, and a lot of trailers, like, it's kind of, if they given away too much on Cocaine Bear, it just says that they haven't got much on the film. That's all they have. If you get what I mean.
That's true.
Don't mean it is. It just worries me a little bit. But yeah, as far as I know, that's all I have on that one. But what about you? What else do you got? Anything else on that Cocaine Bear?
Nah, I mean, it's funny because I got a screener invite for it, but I was like, what the fuck? I want to watch a movie called Cocaine Bear for. And then plus it was far. Like, there's certain movies I am not willing to travel for. That's one of them.
I'm hoping it'll be fun. It sounds like it could be fun. I hope it's fun to keep it that way.
I need to go look at that. I just got a screener invite from Megan, so I need to see when that is and where it is.
I'm not bothered about that for some reason. I'm sure, but
if it's close, I'll see it.
Going to the mean one. The mean one, right? So this came out a few days ago, and you had to remind me 3 times to watch it. And
did you actually watch it? Oh yeah, you did watch it.
Yeah, well, I've watched it. Yeah. And
can I give a fun fact real quick?
Yeah.
So yesterday I was at the convention. I was at a convention called Midsummer Scream, and it was like winter. It was like winter themed. So it was like all these winter themed horror characters. It was really cool. There was a Michael Myers, and he had a walker. He was like old man Michael Myers with a walker. And it had like Haddonfield and Asylum in the front, and then he had like he was like aged up, and he had a walker and a cane, and he was wrapped in little Christmas lights. He was hilarious. It was a bunch of funny stuff. But and then there was also a zombie Grinch. Hold on, can you see it? Nah, you can't see it. You just see the reflection. You can't see it. It's just you just see the glare. All right. But anyway, yeah, but the mean one. Anyway, the mean one actually premiered last night. That's word around the campfire. It premiered at that festival or at that convention. But I am planning on seeing it next week. And then the following day, me and my wife are going to go see David Howard Thornton in a city near us.
What did you go dressed as at the convention?
Myself, I just had my Cinema Chop Shop shirt on with a Maniac Cop shirt. Everybody loved the Maniac Cop shirt. Everybody was basically praising my wife for her backpack. She has like a Pennywise mixed with Ariel backpack. Everybody loves. So we were just going as ourselves. A lot of people dress up like they take that shit serious, like really serious. Like there was a zombie Grinch, and there was like it was a wall where it was called a zombie breakout in Whoville. And it was like these people dressed up in the Whoville makeup with all these like with all this zombie makeup on. It was really cool.
People go to a lot of work for these things, don't they? They do a lot, and they look good.
Yeah.
I got a message from your wife yesterday saying you actually turned up as Corey from Halloween Ends.
Why? What are you talking about? Dumb.
You went as Corey from Halloween Ends. That's what I got.
I don't get the joke, but okay, sure.
You dressed up as Corey from Halloween Ends.
I know what you're saying. I don't get.
Oh my god, going over his head because that was so funny in my head.
That was a bad fucking joke, bro.
It was a brilliant joke. You're right.
You would get booed and pulled on the stage with a long ass hook.
About humor. Yeah, like your jokes last week, I didn't get. Just want to jump on quickly to there's Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Did you
see if you can see? Well, you didn't even give your thoughts on the Grinch. Did you like it? Can you see this?
No, I can't see
Not
it.
really. Yeah, you can't see the glare too much.
All right, I'll give you a quick on the Grinch. Right, the Grinch or the mean one. I think I did say this to you on. We spoke about it the other day, right? So you got some parts look really good. Some of the cinematography, and you know when it showed the mountain and stuff in the background, I was like, this looks top quality. Some of the makeup looked pretty decent and stuff like that. And then it would jump to a scene where it's like from the worst acting in the worst studio in the worst layout, and then it jumped back to like great cinematography, great costume designs, and then back to I was like, I'm confused.
It's bad. The acting is bad, and I don't know. Look, here's the thing though. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that because it says a holiday spoof, and I don't know if it's supposed to be that bad. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it's intentionally bad.
Is it like a B movie on purpose sort of thing?
I hear the. Do you have the reverb?
It's background. Was
Okay.
it? Is it? You mean is it supposed to be stupid? Like, is it supposed to be a B?
Like, what's that movie with what's his name? The dude that plays Mr. Magoo. What's it called? Naked Gun. He does all these like spoofs of
Leslie Nielsen. Is it Leslie?
Yeah. He does all these spoofs on spy movies and things like that, and even like scary movies spoofs on other movies. Like, I feel like it's like a spoofy version of a rated R Grinch movie. I could be wrong though, but that's what it feels like. But the acting is bad. The idea is dope. The makeup for the Grinch is dope. I know that David Howard Thornton is going to kill it as the Grinch because even his mannerisms as the Grinch, like when he went by and went like this or something, and he grabbed the little the cleaver, that was like a Grinchy mannerism. So it feels Grinchy. But that poster looks bad too. I'm sorry to say it. That poster looks terrible. And the acting looks bad too. But I'm gonna go see this.
Well,
I'm gonna have my fingers crossed, and I'm gonna hope that
it could be good. It could be fun as long as it's fun, and that's all that matters. Like, if you get what I mean, we know it's going to be stupid, but as long as it's fun, stupid. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Did you? I didn't watch that, unfortunately.
I did.
You did? Any good?
Yeah, it looks good. It looks like it's going to be very emotional. It looks like somebody's going to die. I already kind of have an idea of who. But We shall see.
I do
It
like
was
the
very
last two. I will get to. I just the trailer. I'm a bit funny these days with them, and also like there's a new Avatar. Did you watch a new Avatar trailer again?
they got another trailer.
Another one, yeah. Probably more of a
Nah,
teaser, featurette, or something like that. But yeah, as I say, like, is there anyone in the audience? Is there any trailers that you saw this week that we haven't mentioned that you saw that was really good, or is there anything that you thought that?
hey, you missed one. Transformers, dude.
Oh God, yeah, Beast
How could
Wars.
you forget the Transformers of
Oh my
2,000 views?
God,
You know
oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God, oh my God. Yes. What did you think of it?
All right, so honestly, I'm a really big Beast Wars fan. Okay, I actually know something about this. All right, so I'm a big Beast Wars fan, so it was super cool to see like I think his name is Optimus Primal, right?
Yeah.
And it was cool to see Cheetor and Rhinox. I didn't see Rat Trap, and I was waiting to see Megatron the dinosaur version, and
Megatron.
they didn't show him, you know, and I was really I was like, okay, this trailer has to end with them showing Megatron a dinosaur version, like that shit will be so tight, you know, and I just need to hear I need to hear Megatron terrorize.
Megatron.
Nah, the Megatron from Beast Wars, the way he says terrorize, because when they transform, they say terrorize or whatever. So I need him to say Megatron terrorize and then like transform, like that shit'll be tight. But it was really cool because they even kept like Optimus Primal's like weapons. He has like the two blades that come out of his arms. Like he can have them like handheld weapons, or he can have them like actual blades like attached to his arms and swing like that. He also has like an arm cannon. They didn't show that obviously, and he could also fly. He has a twin shoulder cannons too, and then those things also propel him to fly. So I'm really excited to see him. I'm excited to see Cheetor because Cheetor is kind of like the Bumblebee of Beast Wars. Like, so I'm really excited to see him. I want to see if they're going to add in what's that his name, Dinobot or whatever his fucking name is, the stupid raptor.
It's Grimlock or something like that.
Nah, Grimlock is one of the original Transformers and the dinosaur. He's one of those Constructicon things. You know,
that's more my era. That's why I knew them, sort of thing.
Yeah, because that Beast Wars came out in the 90s. I love that. I actually got both the seasons. And they have that bird too. I forgot her name, but that's a bird, and she ended up being in a relationship with the white wolf. I think his name was Tigertron. She was in a relationship with Tigertron, and then they ended up somehow mixing together, becoming like a tiger eagle like hybrid looking thing. But he was powerful as shit. Yeah, I need all of that in my life. Like I need all of that shit. I need Black Arachnia. I need Tarantula. I need all of them motherfuckers. Like they need to show up. Like if you're gonna say Beast Wars, I need to see all the Beast Wars. Like all the at least prominent characters.
But does it look promising though, the film?
I mean, Transformers has been whack as shit for a long time. Sorry to say this. I don't think by adding in the Beast Wars characters is going to make it any better. I mean, I didn't really get much from it, but I feel like they're going to show a lot of robot fighting in this movie. And if there's a lot of robot fighting, I'm with it. Fuck all them human characters. I don't want to hear about your drama. I don't want to hear about your love life and how your marriage was failed. I don't want to hear about how you're a bad father and you don't have no relationship with your daughter. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I want to see robots blow each other up. I want to see you transform. I want to see you do cool shit. I do not want to see you solving human problems. I don't care. All right.
Or getting involved.
I don't think that they don't know what we want. We're very basic human beings. You don't need to give us some advanced story. Just keep it basic. Have a lot of robot fights. We're good.
Yeah. Well, I tapped out after Transformers 4. Now, I did like Bumblebee. I thought wasn't too bad, wasn't great, but I thought it was actually a nice return. But when I saw this, I kind of was like, you know what? I don't care. I know I should be watching it, but I just I've tapped out with Transformers. I might give it a watch later on just to see what you're talking about. But yeah, unfortunately for me, just didn't appeal to me anymore. And it's crazy. The younger version of me, if I went back 10, 15 years and said that, yeah, I ain't going to watch the Transformers trailer, I probably went, yeah, crazy. It's Transformers. It's Beast Wars. Oh, my God. Why are you not? It's just things. I think like Michael Bay, he just blew the shit out of all of it with fatigue, action, and just no story and too many humans. Like you said, and I was done. But I will check it out. That's all the trailers I can think of, unless there's any more that you've saw that I haven't thought of. I didn't make a list.
Chad, did we miss any trailers? I think that's about it, though. But
I mean, there has been a handful. I think there was Puss in Boots, as I said, Avatar, and there's a few. There's been a few. It's quite a big week.
You know
for
what I'm
trailers.
waiting for? I thought that we would have got an Evil Dead Rises trailer already, especially since I had the opportunity to look. I didn't get to see it, everybody, but I wish I did. I got COVID. But anyway, I had an opportunity to see that movie at the beginning of the year, so I'm super surprised that there hasn't been a trailer yet. I didn't get to see it though, but I had the opportunity to see it. I just got sick and I couldn't go. So I know that the movie's complete for the most part. So it's weird that a trailer hasn't came out. There's another movie that I have seen that I'm surprised that there hasn't been a trailer for, but I can't talk about it. So Del Boy, don't be doing that thing where you give away stuff.
Thing is though, with maybe it's timing as well. Like, you know, if Evil Dead Rises, or if that trailer in the middle of Indiana Jones and Beast Wars and all that Avatar, you know, probably hold it back.
Well, I'm just saying because we've been getting nonstop reminders. Oh, Evil Dead gets a new poster. Evil Dead gets new photographs. Evil Dead has new set photos, and it's like, but when are you dropping a trailer though? You know?
Yeah. Well, that's it for on that subject. Anyway, look, for people who are watching later, what do you think? Is there any trailers that you love? Did you love the Indiana Jones? Do you agree with Davey and Beast Wars? Let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe as normal. Now, chat. Let us know, what did you think?
Read that.
I love you both. Your D&J movie reviews a hard time. I love you both, even though you all give D&J movie reviews a hard time. Who are they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You see, look, even on our streams, he still tries to make it about them.
You know what I mean? And he's trying to plug his own channel, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Indiana Jones, I'm hyped for. James says. James also said Crystal Skull was a letdown.
I like Crystal Skull.
CLJ says, thank you guys for coming to the live stream. You're the best. This is. There's a freaking sex advertisement that I'm going to skip over. Let's see. Transformers looks great. James says. Luis says, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 1. It looks really good. It looks interesting. Like, it doesn't look bad. It looks like it's going to be very, very serious. Like, it's not going to be as goofy. Apparently, the Transformer 1 doesn't look as good as people have been told. I haven't watched it yet, though. I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see. I love the Chris. I really don't care for Transformers. Miss T says, hi, I'm late, but I'm here. Awesome. Thank you, Miss T, for tuning in to little old me. But yeah. All right, we're off. That's it.
All right, next subject. My eyes are failing me. There you go.
We gotta make these things bigger. It looks crazy.
I know. I can make it bigger. Well, that didn't sound good at all. All right. So next subject is
what up, Renamon?
The Tulsa King and Wednesday. Tulsa King and Wednesday. Well, right. So for people who don't know, there's been a big week for those two. Now, the biggest opening TV show of the year so far had been House of the Dragons, so the prequel to Game of Thrones. And let's face it, Game of Thrones is massive, so the prequel had a good shot of being good. People are just going to watch the first few anyway, just to see if they like it, and people are going to watch it so they can hate it. But it
has momentum already.
Yeah, and it has its own XP and all that. So the Tulsa King is a smaller scale type thing. It ain't big budget and all that. It's got Sylvester Stallone, so the budget got to be big enough. And believe it or not, this TV show has the biggest opening first couple of episodes of this whole year, and it's smashed House of the Dragons. So much that on the second airing of the the airing of the second episode, Paramount have greenlit season 2 before anyone's actually even seen the rest. Now, also Paramount Picture, Paramount Plus, sorry, they have said that the new, what would you say, subscribers, people who've subscribed to Paramount Plus,
yeah,
they've never had such a big like amount of people subscribing just for the
and
Tulsa.
they're for sure that this is coming from Tulsa King and not all the little deals that they were giving out for Black Friday.
No, this is maybe, well, who knows? No, they said this is the Tulsa King. The Tulsa King alone has, I don't know how they check, but they know, they're saying has brought in more subscribers than ever since Paramount Plus has been going. They ain't been going that long anyway, but they were saying, but in general, the opening to this, the views and all that, compared to the House of Dragon, has been massive. Now, just want to say, because I know you haven't seen it, I'm a big Stallone fan. And I've watched this show. I've watched 3 episodes. I absolutely love it. It's so good. It's funny. It's dramatic. It's got everything a show wants. And it starts.
What year does this movie take place in, or show take place in?
It's today. It's modern. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What about the show is, what I liked is that it's just jumped straight in. With, you know how you watch about 4 or 5 episodes. I hate having to watch 5 episodes before I start liking something. Oh no, you give it a chance. Oh no, by the time you get to the season 7, you'll like it. Oh, all right. This show straight away, loved it, and it meet all the other side characters, all the other plots come in with Stallone, and it's brilliant. Now, just wanted to jump onto Netflix, on because you haven't seen Tulsa King, which I recommend. Now you have seen Wednesday. Now, I want to say about Wednesday, another big week for Wednesday, a win, you could say. All right, Wednesday, there's going to be, it's had more viewers in a general, the whole show, on Netflix than Netflix have ever had. The only other thing that's ever been big was Stranger Things. That is it season 4, or with the last one anyway. That had the Netflix biggest subscribers, and it had its biggest views of all time. This show, and remember, Stranger Things have been going like 2 3 seasons, so it built up to it. Wednesday has just come out, has had, I think, 7 episodes, and it has smashed. 8. Is it 8? All right, it's smashed. It's already smashed the records of the other one we were just talking about.
So you're saying is this subscribers or just views?
Both views and subscribers. Yeah, it's smashed it. It's broken right, like they believe it. Now, I do like Tim Burton. I am a fan of his, but when I saw the trailer and it looked all right.
Tim Burton produced this.
I thought he directed them all or something.
I think he produced it, and he might have executive directed. I don't know, but I don't know. I know for a fact he produced it.
Sorry, I said that wrong. I didn't know. I wasn't interested in watching it, but you have, and other people, the buzz, and you were telling me, no, it's not a kiddie, silly. You're actually saying it's decent. So you tell me. You're saying
no. Wednesday is so much fucking fun, bro. Like I went into this worried, like maybe it was going to be a little wokey, maybe it was going to be a little bit too jokey, maybe it wasn't going to be for me. It was going to be a little bit too childish, but it's like it has enough to keep you interested as an adult. And Jenna Ortega does an amazing job as Wednesday. All the characters around her are actually pretty interesting characters. Now, although her parents, the people that play her parents, I can't think of their names at the time off the top of my head, but they do an okay job. They do an okay acting wise as the parents, but I just don't buy it. Their look,
is it Morticia Gomez or something like that?
Morticia Adams and Gomez. I don't buy the actor and actresses that played them. Like I'm not getting those Addams Family vibes from them. It just doesn't. I'm not buying it. All right, I don't think that was a really good cast, especially because Jenna Ortega takes that shit hella serious. And then, are you a Rolling Stones fan?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the song "Painted Black"?
Come on, everyone knows
cool.
that.
Just making sure. There's a dope ass cello rendition of "Painted Black" in this show. Amazing, it's dope. And just all the show overall, like, because I sat back and I'm thinking, like, what story are you going to tell with this damn character? Like, I don't understand how you're going to tell a story about Wednesday Adam. Like, I'm lost here. Like, what are you going to do? And they fucking were like, hold my beer, watch this. And they did a really good job. Now, there's maybe like one thing that's kind of, she says one thing in the show that's kind of eyebrow raising. I was like, you could have left that out. Whoever wrote that in was fucking stupid. But everything else is on point though. But like I said, I don't think the actor and actresses that play Morticia and Gomez Adams were good choices. And then also two, I kind of don't like their dialogue and the way they carry themselves either. Like, I don't know, like Gomez is supposed to be the suave, charismatic, like badass, and I don't
like
really
Raul
get
Julia was on the last one. He was very
yeah. I don't get that. I don't get that from him. Like, he seems like a little bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like the actor. I know you're talking. I can't think he's.
No, I like the actor. He's in Blood In and Blood Out. He's done a lot of shit. He was on Anger Management with Adam Sandler. He's done a lot of shit. And but I just I don't like him as Gomez. I like, sure, like in the comic books, Gomez is like some chubby, ugly guy. And sure, you found yourself an ugly, chubby guy to go with it. Excellent. But as far as like acting wise, like I don't feel it. Like when he's like, my little nightmare. Like I don't buy it from him. Like I don't buy the Gomez Adams vibes. Maybe it'll grow on me, but I just don't feel it right now.
Okay. Well, again, I thought he was like, he looked dark and dingy, but I thought it was going to be somewhat cheesy and kiddie and all that. And with all the buzz,
also, I don't like the CGI. Forgot about that.
Well, with all the buzz and what you've been telling me, my interest is peaked, and not because of the views or all that. In general, I don't give a shit. But I'm just saying what you've been saying is kind of interesting. But would you be interested in watching the Tulsa King?
Yeah, if I get some time, sure.
All right, but no, I recommend it. And anyone who hasn't seen it and haven't heard of it, Stallone playing Tulsa King gangster, it's really, really good. This guy has done it all. But that's all I was going to say is, look, you guys out there, let us know. What do you think? Have you seen the Tulsa King? Do you hate it? Do you like it? Do you like Wednesday? Do you agree with what we're saying? Let us know in the comments below. Like, subscribe as normal. But for you in the chat, what do you think about both? Have you seen them all? Or what have you got to say? Do you hate them?
Let's see. Hasbro has made a Transformers TV show. What's up, Renamon? Yeah, I heard about that. And then Luis Copeland says Wednesday was brilliant. Can't wait for season 2. It was so enjoyable. I'm not getting the vibe from Gomez. I just don't get him. Exactly. Like he seems so pointless. You're probably going to get more stuff about, I'll be honest with you, you're probably going to get more Wednesday stuff than Tulsa King. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't like the actor playing Gomez. Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia. Yeah, I don't like him either. James pops back in and says, sup? What the hell? And then that's it. And then James comes in and says, Tulsa King kicked ass. So yeah.
Who said that? James. Oh, you saw it. Wicked.
And then D&J reviews. They had to go back on their actual account. Wednesday was great. Now Wednesday was awesome, dude. Like I really enjoyed that show. Like I would rewatch that shit. That's how I don't normally rewatch it, but I would definitely rewatch Wednesday. That was good. He was in Shameless, the Australian one. Yeah. Well, I don't know, but I know that Shameless, the actor, what the fuck is his name? I like the American Shameless. That was a fun show. But you know what I'm talking about. The dude that plays the shoveler in Mystery Man.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. He's married to that other girl who went to prison and stuff. But anyway, from the Desperate Housewives, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, is that able to chat? Because we're about to enter some controversial stuff right now, yeah? So you are going to love us or hate us, or, well, you should love us because we're nice, really.
So look, check this out. I want everybody in the chat to make sure that you chime in and you give your opinion on this next topic here, because we are now entering the State of Cinema address.
The State of Cinema address. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So get your shit together. Right. So every week I'm going to bring to you guys a great little discussion topic that we will discuss on this table. Now, Delboy recently did a review for a show called Willow, which is a sequel to a very lighthearted fantasy movie from the 80s, and it's like a TV show continuation of that movie. Am
Yeah,
I correct?
it is.
All right, so Delboy has officially stamped it. Boom! This show is hella woke, right? Well, at least based off of the first 2 episodes. And a lot of people get triggered by this word woke. This word woke rubs people a wrong way. And I'll be honest with you, it rubs me the wrong way too.
Yeah.
But I asked the question, like, is the word woke being used too loosely? Now, me personally, and Delboy personally, because we come to this kind of understanding, and this is why me and him communicate so well. We don't throw the word woke around loosely. Like, we try not to. Like, if a movie has a female lead, we're not going to be like, it looks like this shit is woke now. Or if a movie has a black person, we're going to be like, oh, well, this movie is woke now. Or if it has a gay person, well, they went the woke route. You know, we're not like that. We never have been, never will be, none of that. But there's some movies that try way too fucking hard, and it's just so overt where you just have to be like, yo, you're fucking trying way too hard. And it's to the point where it's like, now this, my friends, is the personification of what woke is. All right. So today we are discussing, is the word woke thrown around too loosely? What do you think?
Yeah, look, we spoke about this before. If Aliens with Sigourney Weaver and Terminator 2 came out today, you'd probably get a lot of people calling them woke. Yeah. But you've got to break it down with Sigourney Weaver on Aliens, which you still haven't seen. She's vulnerable on it. I can hear like an echo. But the saying is, yeah, she's vulnerable on it. She has a mission and she wants to complete it. She's not trying to be tough. She's just got to get it done. And you see that. But if that came out today, it'd be considered woke. So you've got to watch just because a female.
Why would it be considered woke if it came out in today's age?
Well, that's what I'm saying is if a woman is in a female is in the lead, kicking ass, doing all these things. Woke. No, not necessarily. It depends on the agenda of the person and what's going on around them. We'll say Willow, I got a lot of shit over it, but on Willow, he wasn't in the first episode, and then we're forced upon with some what would you say, gay lesbian kisses, and it felt shoehorned in, like it was more important than Willow. Then we had just all this kind of, it was like angry, and they're all angry about something, and it was just, I see it as woke. I saw that as like, this is an agenda here. Everything seemed to be more important than the plot and Willow. All this other diverse stuff going on seemed to be more important. To me, this was woke. Now, again, there's a lot of shows that are about people going, oh, it's woke. And I don't think it is. Just because there's a female lead or a black guy playing a white, well, someone who might have said to be white and written down or something, doesn't matter. If they fit the part, do the part. That's all that matters. But once you start seeing the ideals of these people become more important than the story and the plot and the characters themselves, to me, then all of a sudden there's an agenda and it's gone woke. And that's how I see it.
Exactly. Because here's the thing that I've noticed too. All it takes is one bit of dialogue for you to understand what a movie's intent is trying to do. If you would rewind back in time with me, hop in this DeLorean real quick, and let's go back to look at what's her name, Miss Marvel, or what's her name, Captain Marvel, right? God. And you're watching this movie, and it's like Captain Marvel automatically is a strong ass character. You really don't need to do much for it, right? And I get it. During the time that she was a pilot in or whatever, there was some bias towards female pilots or female army people, whatever. I get it, right? But sometimes some of the dialogue that they choose is so fucking cringy, where it's just like, there's an agenda here. That whole cockpit joke,
we do it better than men or something like that.
It was a joke where it was like, oh, women aren't supposed to be here or some shit like that. That's why it's called the cockpit. Ha 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 ha. And I was just like, yo, like that was a cringy ass joke. When you see Endgame and you have the all-female power empowerment scene where they're all standing there ready to fight, that shit was cringy as fuck. You know, like there's just certain things where you see and you're just like, you know what? I don't want to be that person to say it, but yo, this is bad. Like this is bad right now. Like there has to be an agenda in this. And you know, I have nothing against any group of people or anything like that. But if you include a character in a movie and it really feels like they have no purpose but to be a certain type of way, then you have to question, like, okay, what was your intent of bringing this character into the movie? Yeah. Right? Because there's been especially recently, and if you guys are familiar, my horror fans out there, if you guys are familiar with the show Slasher, that show is woke as fuck. And the reason why it's woke as fuck is because every episode, every season has to have a prominent gay character. It has to have it, no matter what. It has to. And them being gay has to be a topic for discussion. And them being gay has to be a topic for conflict. And the third season was the worst because what they did was they inserted politics into it, and they were adding Trump into it, and they were adding white supremacists into it, and they were adding Black Lives Matter into it. And I'm just like, yo, like you are trying way too fucking hard right now. Like I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're trying way too hard right now. I think the word gets thrown around loosely, but at the same time, some of the times it's justified. Yes. Most of the people that are putting woke in their titles of their YouTube video, they're doing it for clickbait. They're doing it so you can click the video and watch it. Because I sat there and I watched a very prominent UK YouTuber by the name of Mr. H go over Nope. And I don't know what bias this motherfucker has against Jordan Peele, but he straight up went straight into it, was like, yeah, this shit was woke. It's woke garbage. Da 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 da. And like, it's the SJW shit all over. And I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, Nope wasn't even woke at all. And it was just like stupid shit like, oh, the OJ joke. And I was like, dude, it was just a joke. Like, calm down. Like, there was no intent behind it. Like, you know, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, people are using the idea of wokeness for clicks. You know, they're using it for subs, clicks, and some people are falling for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Like, they're not even thinking about it. Oh, hell yeah, that shit is woke. Hell yeah, you know, The Craft Legacy, that was a woke ass movie. Because when you're watching it, it got gay characters, it got a black character, it has a transgender character, and that it somehow weaved itself into the plot when it didn't need to. You know, I'm sorry, I know I just went on a tangent, but go ahead, Dale. Man, I felt like I went.
No, I was listening away. You made a lot of sense. I was listening for a change. No, I was going to say was me and you. I literally had to stop watching. For people who don't know, Chucky season 2 came out. I had to stop watching it because it wasn't about Chucky anymore. It was about 2 young gay boys who, what bothered me, it looked like they were 15 or 12 to 15, and they were making out and doing all kinds of things, and it seemed to be more important than Chucky itself. And it was like, this is a Chucky TV show, and it was like a gay show. Now, if you're going to make a show about gay people, fine, make it. Don't dress it up as something else and do something else.
They them was advertised as like kind of like a gay horror, so yeah. Or a horror movie that touched on gay issues. Yeah. So that makes sense for them to go that route because it's advertised as such. So you can't scream and say, "Oh, they're going woke," when they told you from the beginning what the fuck they was trying to do.
Actually, you know what? I didn't mind that film.
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't think it was done well, to be honest with you. But I thought the premises was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was all right as well. But I mean, I was actually quite. I'd watch it again, I think. What I was going to say was just quickly going back to Willow. Now, for just to say, remember I was saying about men and masculinity is toxic, right? So on the show, strong female leads, which the original didn't have. It's all kind of Game of Thrones type thing, which the original was more of a light-hearted fantasy. Now, they're in a forest. This girl, I won't say what, turns up, and they don't want her there. All the guys are stupid because men, we're stupid. We only think with our dicks.
I hate that too when they downplay like
they're really stupid. But this girl turns up, and she shouldn't be with them. She can't fight and all that. She shouldn't be with them. But then she goes, well, they said, what are you good at? And she goes, well, I can cook. And all the men went, oh, you can stay. Oh my God, what can you cook? And I was like, and then the girls are like, oh. I was like, So men were only interested in her staying now because she can cook. Do you know what I mean? It was like this is the world that they're setting. Men are stupid, only interested in that. And well, if this was true, then they wouldn't have the two female leads who are lesbians in charge. Just
Yeah.
but
They do downplay the like I feel like they feel here's the thing. If you have a dumb character, that's fine, right? If a character's dumb, fine. But you don't need to set up scenes to emphasize that a character's dumb and then try to tie it to gender. Because I've been seeing that a whole lot. They've been making male characters ridiculously stupid, over the top stupid, and I don't know. I don't understand why. I know it's done for a purpose and a reason, but it really starts to feel like, come on, dude, let's not just try to make this character look dumb because he's a guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then a lot of people were giving me shit because a couple of years ago I said within the next few years, I already see the trend that every superhero will be replaced by a female character. And it's true.
Yeah.
Think about it. Riri's replacing Iron Man, right? You have, I don't know how they want to do it, but the female Captain America, she's in there somewhere. She's in another universe. They already introduced her to it. I don't think she's going to replace him, but still. You have the chick that replaced Hawkeye. I forgot her name. Kate something. She replaced Hawkeye. T'Challa got replaced by his sister. You have who else? Black Widow got replaced by her sister, right? Who else? Hulk is getting replaced by She-Hulk. Thor is was getting replaced by that one chick. What's her name? Jen Foster. What was her name? The chick, the one with cancer, the one that becomes the mighty Thor. Anyway, she replaced him, but then that didn't last long. So now Thor has adopted a little girl to replace him eventually in the future. And then we have who else? There's another one. It's eluding me right now.
This
but
needs to be like the biggest culprit with
each and every Marvel character. Oh, Moon Knight. Moon Knight is on season 1 and already has a female replacement. That's the first time I've ever seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're already talking about a Deadpool. What's her name? The female version of Deadpool.
I didn't know that. Is that Domino?
Gwenpool. What's her name? I forgot her name. Hold on, let me see. But there's a female version of Deadpool, and they were somebody. There's been articles about it. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know. But there's also that Amazon show that they're making for the female, the Spider-Man, the female version in another universe. So yeah, I mean, you said what? Her name is like Silk.
Right. An actual Spider-Woman, Spider Girl.
Yeah. Well, her name is Lady Deadpool, but I don't know. I thought her name was something else. But anyway, Lady Deadpool. She's a Deadpool. Gwenpool. Yeah, there you go.
Pretty
Gwenpool.
bad.
That's what I thought her name was.
Star Wars was pretty bad as well with it, you know, to an extent. But look, we're going on about the wokeness, but as I said, there is a lot of TV, like you said, them or whatever. There's a lot of shows and a lot of films that are really good, and they aren't woke at all. They might have a female lead in it who is strong. Doesn't mean it's woke. She's just a strong female lead, and that's all there is to it. You know, it happens, believe it or not. And I will be the first one to throw my hands up and defend that film and that character if I feel that it's just because it's a female lead or a black character playing the main lead or whatever it is on something. I will defend it. That's all there is.
People were mad about the remake to the what was that shit called? We watched the one where they're like in the forest and they get like killed by a bunch of like hillbillies and shit.
Oh, Wrong Turn.
Wrong Turn. Remember, people were so pissed off about Wrong Turn.
No, I didn't know.
The new Wrong Turn that came out. People were mad because there was a black character, there was a gay character, and all that shit.
Right, yeah.
And then they were mad about the female character. Now, here's something I want to point out to you. I'm a horror enthusiast. Del Boy is also, right? Now, Del Boy, stop me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
But hasn't the term final girl been coined in horror?
Never heard of it.
You never heard the word final girl?
Never heard of that before.
Lying motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That.
Nah, but seriously though, the reason why I'm saying this is because why do people nowadays get so upset about female lead characters in horror movies like Prey, right? People were pissed off about Prey, but we've had final girls in horror movies since forever. Like Why are we acting? Why are we acting like a female lead or a
Also,
female surviving is something
gay
brand
people.
new?
There's nothing wrong with having gay people in it. There's nothing wrong with being gay. It's all good. Love who you want, and that's fine. And have gay people in it. You can even have a lead gay character. It's just there's time, and you can see when it's become more important than the film. Like we talked about Chucky. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with them being gay, but then now it seems to be more important than the TV show. You know, it's all
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
Chucky.
You
Oh
know?
my god.
So yeah, again, so I agree. The final girl's always been that way. In fact, if they start making it a final guy, I'd start getting pissed off. Do you know? Like, look at Nancy
There
from
have
Nightmare
been
on Elm
final
Street.
guys.
Remember
I
at the
think
end
there
of
has been.
Nightmare on Elm Street when Nancy was building all those traps to get Freddy? Yeah, was that
Yeah.
woke? That was kick ass. That was tough as nails, and she did what she had to do, and she did, and she kicked ass. Jamie Lee Curtis beat the shit out of
Michael
Michael
Myers.
Myers literally in about 100 films, yeah, and we still want more from her. Do you know that kind of
Yeah.
thing? We love her. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about that. It's just woke's been thrown around way too much. But when I use it, I really feel that I'm not just doing it for the sake of it. Do you know what I mean? I mean it. It's something.
We're not doing it for clicks. We're not doing it for views. It's because it
Yeah,
it
I've been
literally is
called
what we're advertising it as.
Nazi. What was I called? I've been called Nazi. Kind of. I've been called nothing
You
but
got a Trump. You got to call a Trump supporter,
I've been
even though you're
called
not. You're not
Trumper.
based in the United States.
Yeah. You know, I've been all kinds of the bearded bastard and all kinds of stuff for the last few days.
But that's the stupid shit though. Like you call something out, and people get all up in arms about it. Like, and you want honestly, Marvel is
shut my mouth about it then.
Marvel has like one of the worst fucking fan bases when it comes to this shit, because you cannot call something out for what it is. If it's badly written,
No, but am I supposed to shut up then and just put my head down, go, yeah, it was great? If I reviewed that and said it was great, what am I gonna? What that's am I gonna lie? I don't want to lie. It's not why I made the channel. It's not why I do it. I didn't want to say that. Oh, it's great. Like and subscribe, views, and but I don't care. Shit,
yeah.
I'd say it anyway. But that's all. I mean, look, I just want to say to you guys, look, he's black, I'm white. We're friends.
It doesn't matter if you're black or white.
Michael Jackson said it. Yeah. The thing is that look, we're friends and we talk about this shit all the time. Yeah, men, women, black people, white people, gay people, all that stuff. Yeah, we talk about it all the time.
Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, white boys, Jamaicans.
Yeah, and we have a mixture of friends, and we have a mixture of subscribers and all that, and it's great. Gay people as well. Everyone fighted. I have plenty of gay friends. Yeah, and I want to bring up. I have a gay friend who actually watched. I don't know which. Some TV, one of the recent Star Wars TV shows. I don't know which one, and he said that was woke. He goes, it was forced upon us, and now he's gay. Just saying. I'll bring him on the channel one day. But the thing is that look,
I know I've seen people do it too. They'll be like, "Look, I like the representation, but at the same time, like not like this."
I'm not digging at gay people.
Like
I want gay people who watched it go, yeah, I see what you're talking about. They're forced.
No, I know. The thing is, they'll do that. They'll be like, I want representation, but not like this.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make it like unauthentic,
yes.
This is the thing. There's organic character development and character implementation, and then there's inorganic character implementation.
Yeah.
A lot of the times that is done inorganically. It's done weirdly. You have black characters bringing up certain struggles that have nothing to do with the plot. You have female characters bringing up female struggles that have nothing to do with the plot. You have Asian characters and gay characters and all these other characters bringing up things that don't matter. All right. So
the plot is the subplot. The main plot is the subplot. That's
exactly. So if you want to make a movie like that, then do what Get Out did. Do what that show They did, because They was really good. I thought that was a fucking amazing show. Remember we reviewed it?
Yeah.
That was an amazing fucking show. Yeah, and then there's other horror movies that are like Tales from the Hood is another one. People Under the Stairs is another one. Like there's certain movies that touch on these topics. You guys want a regular movie like that? Blind Spotting is an amazing movie that touches on these issues. Like, there's Fruitvale Station, things like that. These are great movies. Or watch a historical fucking movie, right? I want to watch Till. I haven't got around to it, but I'm not ready to get my heart broken. Have you know the story of Emmett Till, correct?
Emmett Till.
Emmett Till.
No, I haven't even heard of it.
You've never heard the story of Emmett Till? Oh
No.
my god, dude. That's the most fucking heartbreaking story ever, and I don't even think I'm ready to watch this movie. Like, I feel like I'm gonna fucking cry watching this movie because it's that bad.
Really?
It's about a young man who goes from Chicago to rural down south to visit like relatives, and supposedly he said something to like this white lady who was like a cashier or something, and she went home and told her husband, and they came to his house in the middle, his people's house in the middle of the night. They pulled him out of the house in the middle of the night. They beat him and murdered him, right? And what happened was the mom, she had an open casket funeral to show the world what they had done to her son. And it was plastered all over the newspapers. It's super fucking, it's super dark.
That's right. And the scariest thing is that shit like that actually happens.
It's true.
That's it's not a horror film, and that's the worst kind of horror. I prefer to be chased down by Freddy. But you know what? You're depressing me now, and it's Sunday. You know what I mean? But look, I don't want to go on about this too much. Look, watch my Willow video, you guys, and check out and see if you think I'm being over the top or not. I don't think so. I just said what I thought, And if you see us say woke in the thing in the future, it means because we believe it, not because we want you to click, which we do want you to click, but for the right reasons.
All right. Let's see. You ready for some comments?
Oh, no, I'm going to say this before we go. If you're watching this later on, don't hate us, like us, and subscribe us, yeah? And sorry for the dog here. Yeah, like and subscribe and comment and let us know what you thought of what we just said. Now, people in the comments, do you agree with us? Do you hate us? Are you unsubscribing to us already?
Let's see. Yes, it is. The word woke word is very overused. Del Boy is right. Aliens, Ripley, Terminator would be woke too. Let's be real. Clueless 1995 would be woke too. The world's being hammered to death. You and Clueless, dude. I don't know.
No, man.
I get it. Ghostbusters 2016, Captain Marvel, Charlie's Angels, Dark Fate, Terminator, Ray from Star Wars just are terribly written and underbaked. Yeah, see, Ray would have been a good character, but it felt like they were trying too hard to make her badass, and it was like, you didn't have to do all that. Jurassic Park 1993, Dr. Ellen Sattler would be woke too. You have a bunch of freaking spam ads on your channel, by the way, Del Boy. And Ocean 8 sucked. But 355 isn't woke. 355 just is a nothing burger. Let's see. What else?
Someone is spamming in the comments. Have a good time. Find your love.
Nah, I've deleted the one that came out on mine. It seems like they just left my channel and went to his. Those movies listed above are basura. I hear you. But now all movies these days without a straight white man is woke. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like some people will see a movie and they'll be like, a black lead, woke. A female lead, woke. If he ain't white, it ain't right in their eyes. All right, now let's talk about why movies need to have straight white brunette males. Ooh, CLJ, let's talk about it, sir. Let's talk about it. And then he says The Craft 1996 was pretty progressive too. Yeah, it was pretty edgy, especially with Rochelle's character. Like Rochelle's character arc was different. Like when I rewatched it, and then also my wife told me that there's a deleted scene that goes like deeper into it. But I remember feeling like it went over my head. But when I rewatched The Craft, and she was like, "Oh, it's one of Rochelle's little nappies." Like the white girl tells her that. I was like, "Fuck, dude, that lady is a bitch, and she looks racist too." But let's see. Scream will be considered woke too in this generation. I hate the double standards where if the movies have no straight white men, then it's okay. If the movie's white woman straight or not, then it's woke. Exactly. Sorry guys, going hammy. Had the same discussion on Twitter. Yeah, see, COJ knows the business. Let's see. That's true, but let's be real. Did Hollywood had dumb blonde bimbos back in the day.
Nothing wrong with that.
And they did Chadwick Boseman wrong. They did. Should have recasted him. Gwenpool, that's the name of the person. Miss T says, I want a shirt that says Final Girl. Yeah, we saw that yesterday. Birdcage, In and Out, The Wong Fu, The Crying Game, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and Nathan Lyon film all had LGBT qualities. Are they good? Are they good movies though? MCU is a sinking ship.
Birdcage is really good. It's actually
They-
really funny. Robin Williams, yeah.
They do force feeding style. You're right. Disney and Marvel doesn't speak or represents the LGBT community. Who doesn't use Twitter or YouTube?
I just don't think they're representing the LGBT community very well.
You're breaking up, sir.
I just don't think they're representing that community very well. That's all.
I don't know if it's just on my end. Chat is Del Boy breaking up on your end? Because I'm starting to get
1, 2, 3, 4.
breaking up, and then hold up.
1, 2.
And then we're
3.
also getting the spinning wheel of death. I think our stream is crashing.
I don't know. They only can. Can you hear me? All right. CLJ, can you hear me? Yes or no?
The stream is crashing, everybody. Hold on. Let's see if it's going
I can hear you. Everything seems fine.
Okay. Yeah, we're crashing. We might have to end it.
All right. Okay.
I'm sorry, guys, but we're going to end the stream a little bit early. I hate the way that we're going to end it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you can hear me. And until next time.
See you all soon, you royal boobs. I can't wait.
What happened? Just started crashing. Can you hear me?